Okay, I'm going to show you another reason I'm having doubts about God, Jesus, everything. I still believe in Jesus, but, I'm making myself believe. Listen to these two experiences. One, the true God. Another, a false Hindu God. But the experiences produce the same result. To keep both these people, one a Hindu, one a Christian, one who became born again Christian, to keep these two people from killing themselves. Which makes me wonder, are these experiences produced by our brains to keep us living for as long as possible? Or they, and not by spiritual forces?
That I love this story. I've never forgotten it. A woman standing in white, ready to be baptized. She gave her testimony, and her testimony was that she lived all her life as a Jehovah's Witness. And she could never, ever be sure that she was saved. It was driving her crazy. There was no assurance of salvation. And she came to the point of deciding, I cannot go on like this. I'm simply going to take my life. Somehow God put it in her heart that before she took her life, she would kneel down and open her Bible and read one more time the Gospel of Luke right through. And then she would take her life. And she said that as she got to the end of the book and she saw Jesus in the garden, agonizing with sweating drops of blood to be obedient for sinners and pay their complete price, God saved her soul.
And a side note, they say that part of Jesus' sweat and blood was not in their original manuscripts of Luke, that it was added by a later scribe. If it didn't really happen in the garden, why did the Spirit of God, the Spirit of truth and no lies of the truth, use this lie to get her saved if it didn't happen?
And removed all doubt and gave her the gift that Jesus is real and he has covered her sin. And she was standing there ready to be baptized 2 days later. And I thought, what a marvelous rescue. And he can do that, Becky.
Such a beautiful story. Was it really? But at the and it will make you believe in Jesus. But when you hear a story like that, but that this next story. Hold on, let me. But the moral of this story is, God kept her from committing suicide. Now let's hear this story. Hold on, let me pull our photo up. Since I don't have AVS video editor, I can't get it till I get my desktop working. Now this experience is a Hindu experience.
Here. This picture is of Ramakrishna Paramhamsa, and he is a famous mystic from India. And the story is that when he was worshipping Mother Kali, that is to say Kali Ma, or the goddess Kali, he began to ask himself why, if he was worshipping a living goddess, why would she not respond to his worship? And this question nagged him day and night. Then he began to pray to Kali, Mother, you've been gracious to many devotees in the past, and you have revealed yourself to them. Why would you not reveal yourself to me also? Am I not also your son? He would weep bitterly and sometimes even cry out loudly while worshipping. One day he was impatient to see Mother Kali. He was so impatient to see Mother Kali that he decided to end his life. Despair to the point of suicide.
Like me. Maybe I ought to truly make an effort to kill myself.
He seized a sword hanging on the wall of the temple because the sword is a ritual.
But I'm terrified that the devil will deceive me like the devil deceived this man. But Jesus, are you really real? Why are these two experiences, one by you, the true God, the other by a false god producing the same results. I thought the devil came to kill and steal and destroy. The thief cometh not but for the steal and the kill. I am come, Jesus said, that they might have life. I thought the devil, what is the devil doing promoting life? I thought he promoted death. I thought the devil wanted to kill people so he could bring them to hell. Why? Okay, listen.
Object belonging to the goddess Kali, and was about to strike himself with it when suddenly he saw light issuing from the deity, or also called the murti, the idol in the temple, and this light came over him in waves. He was overwhelmed by those waves, and from then after he was in regular, if not constant, contact with the goddess Kali, the goddess of his choice. And he's also one of the most famous spiritual teachers that India has ever produced. Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. Paramhamsa means...
I guess it's possible for the devil to spare someone's life that he might deceive others. But those two experiences, one by the true God that resulted in the woman becoming truly saved and getting baptized, the other by a false god, which resulted in him become a major guru in India. See, he was about to kill himself, but his false goddess, no doubt the devil, instead of letting this man kill himself so that he can drag him off to hell, have full possession of his soul, his goddess appeared to him, and when he was about to commit suicide, and kept him from committing suicide in the same way. The woman in the previous story was about to commit suicide because she could get no assurance from Jesus. And Jesus from an inner voice got her to read the book of Luke and get saved and not have to kill herself. Jesus, I ask you publicly, Jesus, are you, as you recorded in the scripture, real? And are you the same as the historical Jesus? Is the historical Jesus and the Jesus of scripture one? Are you real? Are you really real? And what's up with all these stories and all these conflicting near-death experiences? You know, maybe I ought to kill myself and find out. But like I said in a previous video, even if I have my own near-death experience, I'm not going to believe it's really from God until I can psychoanalyze it, until I can see my body dead and rotten with my brain destroyed and see what I was seeing before that happened in the near-death experience.